take a look at example number 3 here. We have 8p squared minus 18p minus 5. The first thing we should do when we take a look at a question like this and see, is there some sort of greatest common factor that we can pull out of this trinomial, kind of like we did on the previous example there, number 2. And if you look at it, 8, 18, and 5, this is a prime number and it doesn't go into either one of these, so we can't. So we're going to have to go with our values that we have there, and we're going to start by multiplying a and c together. This gives us a value of negative 40. Okay? And now when we go through, we know that the big number is going to be negative. So if we do 1 times negative 40, that adds up to negative 39. Doesn't work. 2 times negative 20, this adds up to negative 18. That's the one we're looking for. Okay, you can do the other ones as well. We have 4 times negative 10. We have 5 times negative 8. And we can do the other ones as well. 8 times negative 5. 10 times negative 4, 20 times negative 2, and 40 times negative 1. Now remember, I've mentioned in the past there, if you do not have to show all of this, you just have to show the one that you are using. Okay. Now, if we were in class and you were saying there is not an actual value that works, I would say yes, there is. You just haven't found it yet. All the ones that I'm giving you are going to work. There is a way of finding it when they don't work, but we are not going to do that. We're just going to find the nice ones that end up working. So if you can't find one, go through the other ones. Find all of the numbers that divide evenly into, let's say 40 in this case, okay, and go through and find your pairs, and you will find one that works. And that is a guarantee from me. I have made sure that all of the values work. If they don't, if it absolutely doesn't, please send me a message because I need to change it for future classes. All right, we decompose now. So 8p squared. Now remember what I mentioned, we might want to have like positive, negative, positive, negative. So let's put the negative here in front. 20p plus 2p minus 5. Now again, it doesn't really matter. You can do it without, you can do the other way around. So that's fine. You can switch that around, but I like to do this just to make it a bit easier on myself here. All right, let's factor. Find the greatest common factor, 8p squared and negative 20. We can take a 4 out of each of those and a p. So this becomes 2p minus 5. All right, so we divided this by 4 to get 2. We divide this by p to get just 1p. Negative 20 divided by 4 is negative 5, and p divided by p is 1, so it disappears. We do not need to put that in there if there is another value. Now you'll notice that this here is exactly the same as what is already on the outside, meaning that we're just going to take out a 1. Okay, 2p minus 5. Taking out a 1 doesn't actually change anything, but we have to take something out, so we're going to take a 1 in this case here. These are exactly the same, 2p minus 5. And we have this value and that value, so it's 4p plus 1. Now remember, when you are solving this, you will always, you should always get these values to be the same. Even the signs, so it should be positives and negatives should be exactly the same in each, and that will be one of our factors, and the other one will be what's on the outside here. If you get these ones to be different, that means that there was a mistake made somewhere along the line. So it's something we have to go back and double check. Did we make a mistake here? Did we make a mistake here? Did we make a mistake when we started to factor? Okay, it's something to watch out for, something to be aware of, okay, in how we solve our problems.